All right then, so you can lower your hand and I can get started with my coding decoding slides. So here's my slide, and as I said that whatever tricks and things I am writing down here, you will find all of it in your reading material as well. Anything I feel is not in the reading material, I will let you know that note it down in your notebooks. Okay? Fine. So what are we going to learn today, guys? We are going to first learn some very easy tricks to remember the place value of the alphabets, like G is equals to 7, P is equals to 16. We will learn all of this, okay, using some tricks. Then we will be focusing on three types of questions. One will be the simple letter coding, other will be the number coding, and the third one will be number to letter coding. And what are chocolate questions? Chocolate questions are the special questions which you will find in Priyasha ma'am's class, in which you would be getting either the previous year question paper or a question which is very much similar to the pattern of the reasoning examinations. Okay, so that makes special questions of Priyasha ma'am. Yes, Krishan, please say.
Ma'am, I just want to tell you something. I don't have a doubt.
Say.
My sister likes chocolate questions.
Okay, good. Fine then, guys. We'll get started with the first trick. So, everyone remembers the first five letters A, B, C, D, E. So, can you remember that it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Easy. Remember, easy to remember. 6 is also easy to remember. Now we have some table rules. What rules do we call it? We call it table rules. Why table rules? Because if you carefully observe these sequence, Ijoti. Ijoti is the table of which number, guys? Ijoti is the table of which number? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 comes in the table of which number? Swarnim. Very good. Athar, which number? Olympiad success number? I'll send you the number in the chat. Harnid, Athar, Arav. Very good, Sachi. 5. Table of 5. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so guys, first let me send you guys in the chat box the Olympiad success number and keep it saved, please. Okay, because you would be needing that quite often. So I'm just typing down the number. It's 956076447. I've shared it in the chat, guys, to everyone. Please copy it and keep it with you because you would need it in future. Krishan Shankar Shivain, very nice, correct answer. This is table of 5. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 3s are 15, 4s are 20, 5 fives are 25. Similarly, Sifil Oraks. Guys, have a look. Sifil and Oraks. I call it separately like this. Sifil Oraks. It is the table of 3. Correct. Very nice. Athar and Meera. Very good, Shankar. Very good, Athar. Very good, Arav. Nice, Harnit. Nice, Swarnim. Perfect, Sachi. Very good. It's 3. Table of 3 is Sifil Orak. So if I suddenly say that what's the place value of L? Guys, which number is associated with L? Look at the table right now and tell me. Harnit, very good. Meera, Swarnim. It is 12. Very good, Athar, Shivain. Correct. 12. Guys, you can answer in the chat box. That will be very nice. 12. And you know a very interesting way to remember L personally without the use of Syphilorux? Okay, everyone will say this with me aloud. Okay, loudly. Say 12. Okay. Which letter is coming out very, very prominently? 12. L. L is so prominent. I know it's funny, and like Navya must be thinking right now, what is ma'am doing? But Navya, that might be funny, but that is very easy to remember. And once you remember, you will never forget that the place value of L is 12, because 12 has a very big L in it, when you pronounce it. So that's why one very easy trick to remember L is either you remember it with Cephalora or you remember it with 12. Yes, Shivan. So there are some, see, you can make tricks out of your own. It's not necessary that you only use the trick which I am talking about. See, because I also make tricks like Priyasha is my name. So P will be 16 and it's fixed in my mind because my name starts with that. But you might think something else as the logic. So if you are finding out anything over there, any trick, I am okay with it. Okay, you just need to remember it right. Then we have DHL PTX. DHL is 8, 4, 8, 12 and PTX is 16, 20, 24, which is the table of 4. Perfect, perfect, Kirtana. Very good, Athar, Sachi, Meera, Swarnim. You guys are right. It is the table of 4. Correct, Oh, very good, Harnit, Shivan, Swarnim, Arav, Ayush, Shankar, Vivan. Perfect. Very good, Krishant. It's a table of 4. Now, we will jump to some interesting tricks to remember. So, G, guys, G. Can I write very good, Amoka Shri? That's right. Now, see, just for once, I'm not asking you to write G like this forever, but just once, can you write G like this? Yes. And once you remember that G is written like this, so G will be equals to 7. Now, there are various other ways to remember the place value of G. If you remember that F is 6, then you very well know that F plus 1 gives us G. So 6 plus 1 will give us 7. Similarly, from Ijoti, if you remember that E is 5, so you know that E plus 2 is G and 5 plus 2 is 7. So you can relate it in any way possible. Okay? Yes, Athar, say.
Ma'am, G7 is a organization also.
G7, correct. Very nice. Correct,
It,
Athar.
it was G8, but after
Again, Russia backed out.
Russia backed down because of Ukraine crisis. That's why G8 was G7.
Again, wow, you know so much about it, Athar. Oh, excellent.
I
Very
love
nice. You love GK. I also love GK. Same pinch. Okay. So next is 8. Okay. So have you guys ever seen a digital clock? How do we write 8 in it? There is one line like this. There is one line like this. There is one line in the middle and then one at the top, one at the bottom. Now just imagine that this 8 is without a hat and without the foot. So now this 8 will easily turn into an H. So H is equals to 8. If you want to remember it using the diagram, you can very well remember it, or else you can remember it that it is just one place away from G. So it will be G plus 1, that is 8. Okay. Now I, similarly, drawing trick. Drawing trick for I is the cursive writing I. If I write I in the cursive writing, it looks similar to 9. Yes, Vivan. And that's why it will come out to be as 9. Ijoti. Do you guys remember Ijoti? So Ijoti has J as the second number. And Ijoti is the table of 5. So 5 into 2, J is equals to 10. And for 11, earlier in IPL, if you guys watch IPL, you must have seen that the Punjab Kings were earlier Kings 11 Punjab. So that was a trick applicable then, or else you can remember there are 11 players. So K11, okay? So K stands for 11, or else a very, very easy trick which ma'am uses is J plus 1. I know that K comes after J, So K will automatically become 10 plus 1. Amoka, yes, say.
Ma'am, for K, every cricket team, 11 members only in a cricket team, ma'am.
Yes, Amoka, correct. All right. So Athar will remember it with the help of Kapil Dev. Okay, Athar, totally fine. I agree. And 12 logic we have already done. Okay, so we'll move to a rotation logic. Rotation. So we have M, okay, and we will give it a 90-degree rotation in the clockwise direction. 90-degree rotation in the clockwise direction, like just a L rotation, like this. Okay. So if I rotate it, will it look like 3? Yes, it will look like a 3. Now, guys, please tell me, what are the place values which are available? 3, 13, 23, 33. Can I have a alphabet at the place of 33? No. Why? Because we have only 26 letters. Yes. So 33 is not possible, ma'am. C has already taken up 3, ma'am. So 3 is also not possible. So now we have to think that M is coming earlier or closer to the end. That is, end is 26. So 23 will be very close to 26. That is close to Z or Z. So M is not close to Z, correct, Amoka? So the answer would be M is equals to 13. And similarly, in the case of W, guys, if I give a tilt to W, even W will look like a 3. But what's the place value left for W? What's the place value left for W? 23. Correct, Swarnim. So that will go as my answer. So M is 13, W is 23, and C is 3. That is fixed in my mind. Correct, Sanchi. Very good, Shivanshan Athar. That's perfect. Okay. Now, when is Children's Day celebrated? Children's Day is celebrated on 14th of November. November starts with a N. So you can remember that N is 14. You can also remember N comes immediately after M. So 13 plus 1 is 14. Correct, Shankar. All right. Ijoti has the third letter as O. So 5 into 3 gives me 15. And Priyasha ma'am is having her name starting with a 16. So P is equals to 16, or else very easy. O plus 1 is P. So 15 plus 1 is 16. Now, till here it's okay? Clear? Okay, we have completed most of it. Now we'll move to Q. So can we write Q just like we wrote G? We wrote G with the 7. And here also I can write Q like a 7. But 7 is already taken up by G. Now the next number visible or available is 17. And the next number available is 27. 27? 27? No. Swarnim is a big no. No, Swarnim. Others? 27? No. Not really. Because only 26 letters are there, right? Only 26 letters are there. Yes, Leela Khan. It's only 26 letters. So 17 can be the only possible number we can give to Q, right? Yes. So Q stands for 17. Now what comes just after Q? Guys, what comes just after Q in ABCD? Alphabets? Yes, Krishan. So 17 plus 1? Correct, Harned. Athar, Amoka, correct. 17 plus 1 is 18. So you guys can remember R stands for 18, or else the right to give vote in our country is at 18 years. So R is 18. You can remember like that also. Vivan gives me a thumbs up. Thank you. Then next we have Y. Oh, we have S. So again, plus 1. So 18 plus 1 is 19 and 19 is S. T20 matches. What kind of matches are we having now? T20. So T stands for 20. You can also remember it like from Ijoti, or you can remember it directly as T20 matches. And if T is 20 and U comes just after 20, then what happens? U becomes 21. Yes, U becomes 21. Now I have a very fantastic way to remember the remaining three. Okay. V, W, we already know 23, and X. Count the number of heads. Count the number of openings. How many openings in V? 2. So this will be 22. How many openings in W? 1, 2, 3. 23. This is very, very foolish, but this is very easy to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. 24. So 22, 23, 24 is right in front of your screen. V, W, X. Y and Z are the last two digits that makes 25 and 26. So easy to remember. Super easy. Yes. Now we will, this was just theory, guys. Now we will come down to the actual questions. Shivain finds it funny also. Yeah. See, nothing can be better than having a smile on your face and learning at the same time. Okay. So this is all we have done. Now it's time for us to get down to the questions. So I'll request one thing. I know all of you can do that. Thank you, Vivan. All of you can do that. But, since it is the first question, give Priyasha ma'am an opportunity to tell you about that question, and then you can consequently decide upon it. Okay, like do the question. So the first question is from the category of letter coding. Now, please read the question with me first without giving any answer. Now, guys, please hold on your answers. Don't answer in the chat box. Wait till ma'am asks you and then you can answer. If in a certain language, Madras is coded as NBE, SBT, how is Bombay coded in that code? Okay, so over here we see that we have been given a sample. What's this, guys? This is nothing but a sample. Sample, what do we do with the help of sample? We take samples, like we take a sample shampoo. What is the use of sample shampoo? You will use it and you will feel, okay, how does it feel? How does it keeps my hair? And deciding, and after that you decide, okay, I should purchase the bigger one or not. So here, this is the sample where the logic, you have to find the logic here. So find logic from the sample, and this is your real question where you have to apply the logic. Getting my point? The logic will be exactly same. You have to find the logic from the given sample and then apply it in this Bombay question. And how will you establish a logic? First letter is equals to the first letter here. So whatever is the relation between M and N, you have to find that out. Second letter with the second letter. So whatever is the relation between A and B, the same relation will be between O and my answer. Okay. So make sure you find out the logic like this. Now apply your brains. Ma'am will give you 45 seconds to do it on your own, and then ma'am will help you with the questions. Go for it. I saw an answer from Meera. Meera was just waiting for me to complete. Amoka also with an answer. Great. Sachi. Very nice. Vivan, Harnid, Ronak. Okay, Vivan, are you sure with your answer? Neerav, very good, Neerav. All right. Krishan, sure with your answer? Navya. Navya, did you calculate it completely? Like, guys, have a very, very serious look in option A and option B. They are completely same, provided the last digit, the last letter is different. Okay. And anywhere in the middle, if you're not getting it, you will let me know. Okay. Please let me know in the chat or raise your hand in the Zoom button, like using the Zoom reaction button, and let me know. Okay. Ask me. Ma'am is going to explain. Okay. And Shankar, Navya, I'll just explain the question. And if you understand, you can unraise your hand or keep your hand raised up if you still don't understand. Okay. Ma'am is explaining. So, what's the first letter on the left side? M. What's the first letter on the right side? N. So, we rotated M to get the place value of M as 13. And what's the place value of N? N comes just after M, which is 14. Similarly, what were the other letters? A, B, D. Third letter from here is E. R is the first letter here, fourth letter here, fourth letter is S. A, B, and the last letter is S, the last letter is T. So guys, if you carefully check the numbers, this is 1, this is 2, this is 4, this is 5, this is 18, this is 19, this is 1, this is 2, this is 19, this is 20. So what's happening? Can anyone tell me what is the logic here in the chat? What's the logic? Plus, how much am I adding to M to get N? Successor, 1, very good, plus 1. 13 plus 1 is 14, 1 plus 1 is 2, 4 plus 1 is 5, 18 plus 1 is 19, 1 plus 1 is 2, 19 plus 1 is 20. So my logic is plus 1. I got my logic from the sample, right? Very good, intelligent people out there. Correct, correct. The logic is plus 1. Now, what I'll do, my final answer, correct, Shankar, the logic is the next letter. So, what I'll do is I'll find out the next letter of all of these in Bombay. Now, we will do a quick option elimination. Okay. So, B plus 1 is C, O plus 1 is P. So I know which option can I eliminate here, guys? Which option can I eliminate here? C, P are the first two letters of my answer. Very good, Harnit. Others? Swarnim, very good. Shankar, it's not B. I'm not asking the correct answer. I'm asking which option should I eliminate, means remove. Okay. So that is option D, because C, Q is the second letter. Q is not my second letter. Now I have M. M plus 1. Now M plus 1 is N. And this is O. So I will remove option C also. Eliminate option C. But you know what, guys? I could have done this question very simply by just now doing Y plus 1, that is Z. And that would have given me the answer as B. But I can't do it. Why? Because I have a none of these. So whenever in the question you have a none of these, please don't take any shortcuts and do the complete question. B plus 1 is C and A plus 1 is B. And only when it matches, your answer will be option B. I explained the question. Now if Navya and Atharva are having a doubt, please let me know. Navya, is it clear or you need some help?
It's clear.
Okay, thank you. Atharva also unraised his hand. That means clear.